Gretchen and welcome back to my channel. So if you aren't aware, I tend to travel quite a bit. Not for like long extended periods of time, but for like weekends or even extended weekends. And a question that I get asked often because of this is, how do I care for my piercings while I'm traveling? And that's an excellent question because like the prepackaged like saline solution sprays that a lot of piercers recommend for brand new piercings, their bottle like fluid ounces are too big to take on the plane with you. You could potentially put this in checked luggage, but if you're traveling through an airport or even traveling through any other means, you need something that's quick and easy and you can grab it because it's right there. So for today's video, I am going to be sharing some of my favorite means of caring for basically a brand new piercing while I'm traveling. I typically plan for when I get a new piercing so that I'm not traveling. However, you can't always plan things, even though I am a planner, so I like to plan things. But sometimes you gotta get up and go. And you can't always wait for a piercing to be healed or somewhat healed, or at least a-okay to go a little bit without a standard cleaning regimen. So these tips are focusing primarily on what you could put in a carry-on bag so that if you are on a plane, you can easily grab it while you're on the plane and you don't have to wait for your luggage to come to you. Now, unfortunately, I don't have all of these products with me. I've run out and haven't needed them in a while, so I haven't reordered them or anything. I really should, just to have on standby. But I will insert pictures as well as have links in my description below. I know this isn't sponsored, I'm just sharing my tips with you that I have found work. So the first thing you can do is pack either H2 Ocean or NeilMed. Now, H2 Ocean is one that I've used pretty much exclusively in the past. However, I have found that I really enjoy the NeilMed line. This is what the bigger bottle looks like. This is 6 fluid ounces, so no, I could not take this on a plane with me. However, it does come in a 2.53 ounce size, which you can take on a plane with you. The really cool thing about this one in particular is that it is a fine mist, and because of this nozzle, it can spray in any direction, even if it's upside down. So for me, I really like this for oral piercings. When I was healing my philtrum medusa piercing, all I would do was just like shove this up in my lip, spray it, and then spit out the solution. You can also use this on your ears, on your nose, on eyebrows, wherever else you may have a brand new piercing. All you gotta do is just spray whichever one is in question or needs help, and then just go on your merry way. Also, because it's the fine mist, it makes cleanup a whole lot easier, whereas H2 Ocean is kind of a forceful spray, and I love H2 Ocean, don't get me wrong, but this one I feel is actually better because it has less chemicals in it. This one is basically just saline solution. Again, this does come in a 2.53 ounce bottle. Same with H2 Ocean, it comes in a 2.5 fluid ounce bottle. Those are easy enough to pack in your carry-on so that if you are on a plane and you need to clean something, you just grab it, spray it, and go. This next one, I don't have any with me right now, but I will insert a picture and I will have a link below, but it's from Dr. Pearson. They are these medicated Q-tips. So how they work is inside the actual like plastic part of the Q-tip, there's a kind of medication in there. But basically what you do is one end is gonna be the end that you use on your piercing. On the other end, you snap it, and that's what drops the medication down into the little Q-tip part. Once you've snapped that end and it drops down into the Q-tip part, you can put it on whatever piercing you want. It just helps to clean it up. It is medicated, so it's not a saline solution. In a pinch, it really works. Also, if you're experiencing any kind of piercing bump, it really does help alleviate that. Again, this is a pack of Q-tips. I believe there might be 36 in each pack, so you can easily slip that in a purse, in a backpack, in a fanny pack if you're into those, and just go. You don't even need to go to a bathroom for those. You could just do it right at your seat, snap one, clean it up, and then just wait for the flight attendant to come around with the trash bag and drop it in. So this next one is a little bit more convoluted, takes a little bit more effort, but if you don't have H2 Ocean, NeilMed, or Dr. Pearson Q-tips, this might be your best bet. Basically, you will take a baggie, fill it with some non-iodized salt, and then pack yourself a little like shot glass or any kind of small container that you can mix your own solution in to clean. Now, this one is definitely a little bit more cumbersome. It takes a little bit more effort. You can't really do it on a plane. I mean, you could, but that might be a mess. So you might have to wait until you get to the airport in order to clean it. Again, you'd also have to pack your own Q-tips for this matter, but if that's the way that you would rather do it instead of paying for a pre-made solution, then that's also an option. And my final tip is actually more for a quick, convenient. This is not one that you would use over several days. This is mostly for like 12 hours or less. Basically what you're gonna do is take a bunch of Q-tips, pre-soak them, whether you pre-soak them in a pre-made solution or a solution that you've made yourself. Soak both ends of the Q-tip, place it in a plastic baggie, seal it up, and then go with that. The problem is those are gonna dry out relatively fast, so I think you have about 12 hours or less in order for them to be useful. So if it's a day where you're like, oh, I need to travel, I don't really want to pack too much, that's something that you can do. Just pre-soak both ends of the Q-tip, place it in a plastic baggie and kind of seal it up so that the moisture stays in there. But again, because it is a saline solution, it's gonna dry out pretty fast. So that's not something that you can pack for and like keep throughout an entire weekend or an extended weekend. It's something that is just primarily for the travel day. I was really hoping to find that the Provon antimicrobial lotion soap that is just such a key item to have in your Pearson Aftercare arsenal. I was hoping to find that it came in a small travel bottle, but unfortunately the smallest bottle that it comes in is 4 ounces. So you couldn't pack it in your carry-on, but you could pack it in your suitcase. As I've discussed before though, that lotion soap is not necessarily a good first line of defense, but if you're finding that your Pearson needs a little bit more care, it might be worth packing it in your checked bags. So these are just the different methods that I utilize when I'm traveling and I have a brand new Pearson I need to clean it, or if I have a problem Pearson and I need to clean it. I also always pack something because it's just good practice to clean your Pearsons, even if they're not brand new, even if they're not still healing, even if they seem to be good to go. Sometimes travel can stress your body out, make you more prone to infections, make Pearson bumps just pop up just because your immune system is susceptible to some issues when you're traveling. Let me know in the comments below if you have any other tips or tricks that you yourself utilize when you're traveling with either a brand new Pearson or just a Pearson that needs cleaning in general. These are just the ones that I have found help. I personally have not used, packing a bag of salt and a shot glass and just kind of making my own solution on the go, because I do like having measurements. I don't want to be like, that looks like the right amount of salt and that looks like the right amount of water, because I feel like that could be a really bad irritant if you're just guesstimating. But I have found the other ones to work, especially using the Neomed solution because it comes in a smaller bottle. It's so much easier to carry. Using the pre-soaked Q-tips is also a big help. If you're on the go, you just need to quickly wipe down a site. Also, Dr. Pearson's Aftercare, the medicated Q-tips, those are really nice, especially if you're finding that one of your Pearsons isn't just crusty, but could use an extra bit of TLC. But that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big ol' thumbs up. Going down there and hit that subscribe button, wherever it may be, because I don't know, even though I do. This is just my shtick now. Also hit that notification bell in case you want to know when I upload, and in case YouTube wants to let you know when I upload, because I would really appreciate it. And until next time, bye guys.